Hello, Nasdaq followers, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Bell. I'm your host, Lyanne Alfaro, coming to you live from Times Square, New York City, where we're coming up on the 144th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, starting this weekend, actually tomorrow, Saturday, February 8th. Joining me to talk a little bit more about it is Charlton Reynders, who's president over at Westminster Kennel Club. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Lyanne. Good to be here.
So walk me through the history, 144 years of history. This is the second continuously running, second oldest continuously running sporting event right after the Kentucky Derby.
That's right. A lot of people don't know that. It's been around for a long time, and our home has been New York for all that time. So for us, we always get excited this time of year. You'll see the Empire State Building in its gold and yellow for our Tuesday night Best in Show, and it's a very special time. I remember looking at the history when I first became president and being amazed at kind of how far back it goes. You know, the first shows were at the Hippodrome that P.T. Barnum had put together before it went over to the site that is now Madison Square Garden, but the show's been going on for multiple iterations of Madison Square Garden. So for many, many years, people from around the world have seen this as the dog show. It's the Super Bowl of dog shows, and it's one of the most coveted trophies in sport. So we're very happy to be stewards of that, and we're very happy to have our 144th year this year.
Absolutely incredible history. And actually, who's joining us on set today right here?
This is my little friend. I can't remember the name. Can you give me the name? Paulie? Paulie.
Oh, Polly. Well, Polly seems
Chihuahua.
ready and prepped for the weekend. How many dogs are joining us this weekend?
There'll be 2,500 champions that are coming to New York City this weekend, and they're coming from all over. So they're coming from 14 countries and 49 of the 50 states. We're really going for that last state, but this year we don't have it. So, but it's been a fantastic push into New York City for all these people. They work all year round to have their dogs be in position to maybe be considered for Westminster. The dogs become champions, and they're still hoping they can come to Westminster and be invited. And so when you get that invite, and you get your invite to New York City, for a lot of people, it's their bucket list. It's what they've lived their life for. They love dogs, and they love this sport, and we're happy to host them here.
My goodness. And so the other 360 some days that lead up to preparation for this event, how do both trainers and dogs prep?
Well, everything we talk about at Westminster comes around this idea that companionship really matters. You know, it matters for the owners, it matters for the dogs, and responsible ownership really matters. And these people that are going to shows day after day, they're grooming their dogs, they're focusing on their relationship with their dogs. It's a lot of work. You're going from one show to another show to another show. The dogs love it, the people love it, but it takes a lot to get to Westminster. So some people have entire lives and careers of working with dogs, and it takes a while. And if they get the shot at Westminster, it really makes their career. So we're happy to make some dreams come true when they come in. And that Westminster ribbon is a pretty great thing to get.
Absolutely. I mean, look at this ribbon. So the winner will be receiving this ribbon this year?
Yes, we have you know, as I say, it's one of the most coveted awards in sport, but it's the ribbon itself. It's the winning of Westminster. It's not prize money. It's the honor of being known. You know, every year there's only one that wins Best in Show at Westminster.
A lot is at stake.
Yes.
Needless to say, what kind of categories are dogs competing in this year?
Well, so you'll have groups. There are 7 different groups that dogs fold into, and so you'll have 2,500 dogs in the pier, and each dog, maybe a Chihuahua. There'll be multiple dogs that are competing to be the best Chihuahua, and then you'll have multiple other rings where that's happening, and then at night they come up to Madison Square Garden. And on Monday night we'll have 4 groups. On Tuesday night we'll have 3 groups, and each group will have one winner. So it's kind of a pyramid that goes up, and then in the end on Tuesday night is Best in Show. So Best in Show is when the winners of those 7 groups are out. The Best in Show judge comes out and selects one of those dogs, and that's the exciting moment. But Westminster Week's much more than that now. You know, we do a great deal over the weekend to bring people out. So we also started our Masters Agility Trial 6 years ago, which agility has become a very popular sport where dogs that are athletes are running through an obstacle course, and it's become very exciting all across the country. And our agility trial has become one of the premier agility trials. So on Saturday, agility dogs come, and they're running all around the piers all day, and we have our championship that Saturday night. And then this year, our breed judging starts out at the piers during the day, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Wow. And then you move up to Madison Square Garden. So it's quite a weekend and a lot going on. Multiple day event. Yeah.
And how are you feeling? Are you ready being the president?
I feel good. I feel good. So, you know, sleep's overrated during this weekend, but it's great. You know, everyone's so excited, and we're trying to be the best hosts we can be. We really respect that people have worked hard to get here, and we're going to give them the best show. It's our job to put on the best show in the world. And for anybody that hasn't been, I invite you to come to Madison Square Garden and to see the show. It's exciting and it's fun.
And since I'm sure a lot of people out there are curious, what kind of dog do you have, Chad?
I have Norwich Terriers.
Okay.
And the reason is my mother breeds Norwich Terriers, so I had no choice. I love them.
It comes with the family.
It comes with the family, no choice. But we're really excited. We have you know, great partners that work with us. You know, Purina's our main sponsor, but Fox does a great job allowing us to, you know, put this out to the public, and they help us a lot with allowing people to see the dogs and to see the show from the very base. So we're really pleased to have those partners.
Absolutely incredible. And now tell us, for people who cannot make it out to New York, where can they watch the show this week?
Well, for the daytime breed judging on the Westminster Kennel Club website, westminsterkennelclub.org, we have streaming. So you can see that streaming day by day. It's also on Fox, and it's also on the Westminster Kennel Club app. So I think that's a great way to see the daytime. And then Fox Sports 1 is where we're showing all of our shows. So we've got the Fox Sports 1 for agility on Sunday night, and then Monday night and Tuesday night we've got Fox Sports 1. Tuesday night's Best in Show, Monday night's that group judging. And then we have a special this year. Purina's doing a special piece that'll air a couple weeks after on Main Fox. That is sort of a cap of the whole show and how we got there, which is really a lot of fun. So we're excited for that.
Well, we'll definitely stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for this weekend. You have a big few days ahead of you.
Right. It'll be busy, but it'll be fun too.
Very rewarding. Thank you so much for joining us, Chad.
Thanks, Lyanne. Thanks so much.
All right, Nasdaq followers, stay tuned. We'll have the closing bell coming to you right here from the Nasdaq market site in just a few minutes. Until then, we are signing off.